Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event. Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. What does Oscar need to be aware of facing a power puncher like he is tonight?
Well, that Oscar has a good defense. I mean, that is something that they've worked on throughout his amateur career into his pro career. He knew he had to be the full package. I'm going to tell him before, if he's my fight, I'm going to say, show me that dimension. I know you're good offensively. Show me how good you are defensively.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. See, not just one jab, he throws that second one right behind it. Oscar De La Hoya's nailed by a huge hook. Gets rid of that effort. And he just holds on there. He is stunned. He could go down. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? So Oscar goes down, and now he's got to continue on after beating the count.
Hey, we know he's the golden boy. We know that he has great size, great ability. Now we're going to find out what else he is.
De La Hoya's last round to me, Teddy, completely ineffective. His accuracy way off the mark, throwing punches, but lost the round.
Joe, talking about being off the mark, if you're traveling outside, you're lost. You need a map to find your way. He needs a map right now to find his way. He needs some direction.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He lands the uppercut on the back end of a left hook upstairs. I want to ask you your thoughts as to the strengths of Oscar De La Hoya, but I want to ask one very specific strength, and that is that he's naturally left-handed, but yet fights in an orthodox stance.
Well, that happens more often than you think. You know, a lot of times you have a guy who's naturally lefty, he wants to be a southpaw, but you figure, hey, as he starts moving forward, we don't want to have managers avoid him. We don't want to have a problem where they say we're not going to fight a southpaw, so they turn him around and they make him an orthodox fight. Sometimes it's out of ignorance, believe it or not. They don't even know that he was lefty, and they just start him in the traditional way, the way that's most conventional, in an orthodox way. But what it does serve you is that your dominant hand, your more powerful hand, is in the right position in some ways. It's in the lead position where you can jab, you can hook off it, you can be served in that way.
Keep moving.
Robert Guerrero's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Good defensive skill. De La Hoya's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Guerrero's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Guerrero's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there.
Body, kid. Body shots.
Halfway through this round, needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. De La Hoya's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Good step back counter punch there. Guerrero's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort.
Don't stand. Don't go.
Round number 4 underway, and I think these first 3 rounds, as he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, have given us a glimpse of the hard work he put in training camp.
Yeah, especially to that body.
He gets to him with an uppercut. Solid. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. A lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. De La Hoya is not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at.
Big shot comes crashing home. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
Keep moving. 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref is stopping this fight. Oscar De La Hoya's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Guerrero's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easy to sell now to television.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.
They're going through the motion, they dimming down the focus. The focus get cleared and the light turns sharp and the eyes grow teary.